Hello everyone and welcome to the Crypto Session Brief. We're on Tuesday the 5th of April 2022. Major headlines out of the crypto world has been that the UK announced a plan for government oversight of stablecoins and said it would consult on regulating a wider set of crypto asset activities, signalling engagement with an industry that it has clashed with at times as digital assets, of course, gain mainstream appeal. So two sides of the coin here. Of course, you've got the side which is positive for more mainstream activities in this sense, UK government getting involved, bringing it to the forefront. I think the payment systems regulator will be an appropriate competition regulation for stable coins in the UK, for example. But at the same time, here the key word I'm mentioning here, which is regulation. So does that have a positive or negative effect on cryptos? Because of course, their whole purpose, if you were to believe the true origins of where cryptos came from, is to have a private system of money, anti-government, so to speak. Well, here you've got government actually then gaining control, which is quite the opposite of what are a lot of the cryptos and any private currency in the history of private currencies which have been out is designed to do. And with cryptos, of course, and Bitcoin in particular, 2009 when it was founded, just after the GFC, a lot of faith was lost in governments, and I think that's only alleviated over the past few years, where you've seen a lot of alleged money printing. Of course, a lot of talk is how central banks actually print money, physical money, but it's not how it works. But anyway, that's a story for another time. Let's dive into the technicals for cryptos today before I spend too long on the UK. But certainly a nice development there that I wanted to touch on. Across the crypto world, again, you've seen a little bit of a divergence between Ethereum and Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin edging lower yesterday in the red, Ethereum just edging higher, albeit very marginally. Some key levels I want to talk about on both markets. In fact, you've got Ethereum is looking to edge higher, albeit in the red so far today, albeit also very, very thin trading range by its own standards. So surely you see a little bit more action in the coming hours. Downside support quite clear here at 34.10. So that's been a level we've had on here. It faced resistance initially at that level, and now the last two daily bars, we've literally kissed that level and used it as a platform to then move higher and find some new buyers around here to then look to push us another leg higher into the 36.30 area. If we can get to 36.30 without seeing a pause, and if there's enough momentum to push through there, then 38.75 will be my next overhead target. Vice versa on Bitcoin, we aren't seeing new higher highs posted here, and we've still got that 200-day looming just above us. Yesterday, a very indecisive looking doji bar, very flat open and closed as we can see. And so far today, shaping up in the red, albeit very quiet again, like on Ethereum. Basically from here, you got an outside bar setup on the daily, and you also got a doji bar, so that'd be a typical breakout setup, especially if we break below the double top high. That could be a point of moving another leg to the downside, could signify another move lower if we take out yesterday's low, especially with the daily close below there. Again, you'll be taking out both that technical resistance, but also the doji bar, indecisive daily bar we saw yesterday in the trading. And it could signify another leg lower. Probably first step would be into this high here around 42,605. That was a high from early March, and then of course that'd be not too far away from the 100-day moving average, not just below there. I think 50, sorry, not the 100. Moving on to Litecoin and Ripple before we wrap things up. Litecoin, you can see some support here at 120. We've mentioned that level several times in this brief. If we can't hold at 120, it's a case of moving lower, and a move into 105 can be suggested and anticipated. If they continue to hold at 120, much like on Bitcoin, then it's a case of can we see a move back into retest that previous weekly high before we're looking at the 140 handle overhead. Last but not least, Ripple, which is tracking to the downside so far today. As you can see, outside bar on the daily yesterday, and it's just starting to see quite a lot of red here at the minute, despite an okay weekend. Starting to see a bit more red. The past three main trading days have been to the downside. 0.78, 0.75, the next technical support that I see here, and overhead you can see some resistance coming through at 0.85. So we've got to get through 0.85 if we're going to be retesting that 90 cents handle anytime soon. But of course, like I said, it could be the case of a big double top which is in play off that 90 cents handle. I'll wrap up the session brief there. If there's anything else, I'll see you all inside the crypto chat room. Until next time, all the best with your crypto trading. Take care and bye for now.